Whew. All right. Oh, I don't get the music. That's fine. Well, I'm looking particularly fuzzy today. So, okay, it started out in the survival horror genre, right? You start out and you're shooting things already. There's zombies. I'm just gonna call them zombies or monsters from now on. Um, and then it starts introducing the characters, and it seems like it's gonna be kind of zany and wacky. But there's also this underlying grotesqueness to it, right? You find you find Anna split open and bound to a tree. You know what I mean? It's visually striking. And there's certain things that stick in your head. Then you go into town and my god, there's so many characters. There's so many characters and they all do their own thing. And you don't have to do the main story right away. You can do other side content. Like there's a sort of really good idea, really great ideas underlying a lot of this game. I think where it becomes a hard sell is the fact that everything takes forever. It's the pacing is slow. The pacing is slow, but also, it's not the most optimized game. I feel like it the frame rate hurts sometimes. Driving is a padding. There's a lot of loading in between scenes, which just pads it out. Oh, there's more talking. Hold on.
You believe them, Louise? They're all just made-up stories, dear. All fiction, like your picture books.
So all my picture book stories aren't true?
Oh, don't twist things around, Louise. You just want to know everything, don't you? Here, take this dinner to your grandfather. Go on while it's still hot.
Mom, I understand what Grandpa's talking about. I've got Mr. Teddy, just like Grandpa's York.
Very nice, dear. Now off you go. Hold it straight or you'll spill the soup.
Don't listen to what he says. Oh yeah, the padding. Okay, that's kind of my biggest complaint. The gunplay was surprisingly good. Like, it was satisfying. It was repetitive. The gunplay was satisfying, but it got repetitive. Mixing up with weapons was okay. I like the melee weapons. But again, it just became a bit of a slog because it was the same combat over and over again. I wish that shooting them had some sort of different effect. Like, if you could shoot them in the legs, it would slow them down. There's more. Keeps going. Oh, look at that. I don't want to be a server in the afterlife. Is it the jelly sandwich? Oh my. Oh wow, okay. A deposit in his house coat. Oh, I think wait, is there a sequel to this? Or does Zach die?
Zach, it's great to see you again. How many years has it been? I've been close to you the whole time. You probably couldn't see me, but you felt my presence nearby, right, Zach? I never thought you'd get married and have a family. Quite a surprise.
Hey.
I spent years honing my profiling skills, but I never saw that one coming. That's what makes humans so interesting. And that's why I just can't leave you guys alone. More than anything else. Seeing you look so happy is the best thing I could ever ask for. Anyway, Zach, did you see the newspaper today? As it turns out, over the last 3 months, there's been a string of bizarre incidents near New Orleans. Residents there are reporting a sudden strike of nausea, and then they completely lose control of their bodies. Some have already had 2 months of only being able to walk backwards. Does that make you feel anything? It makes me feel something. I know you feel it too, Zach.
What? Shit.
Okay, Zach.
My controller
I thought
auto-selected that.
that's what you'd say. Well then, it's time to wake up, Zach.
Oh. Sorry about that. Controller selected whatever that option was. It's literally sitting here on a desk. Oh, now it doesn't choose it. Grandpa's got dementia, okay? Just saying. Alright. I'm trying to get back to what I was actually talking about. So, all that out of the way. The story. The story, quality-wise, for me, the story has high peaks and low valleys. That's how I would describe this story of this game. And it either draws you in or pushes you out, right? You're gonna either really jump on this and love it, or you're just gonna absolutely hate it and not get it. There's some moments that are so really, really cool. Like, maybe it's not executed perfectly, but it's there. Like the fact that, you know, York confides in George, and you have that sort of male bonding, you know. I thought that was really cool. The way that you learn about everyone's history and their tragic pasts, I'd like that. But sometimes they just slap you in the face with it. Like it's sometimes not nuanced whatsoever. Like, this game doesn't understand nuance. Half of the time, I'll say. And then I feel like there's a bit of strange motivations when it comes surrounding Thomas and that whole setup, I guess. But I think maybe I'm just missing part of it that I don't understand. I don't need to wear this. Maybe that's something that I just don't understand. Like, I'm missing a part of it. the emotional aspect of this game, you know what? It's kind of, it's almost embarrassing to admit this, but when I think about this game and what these characters went through, it somehow strikes a chord in me that I find it very sad. Like, I know it's supposed to be that way, but the sacrifice that and trauma that Emily had to face, and their kind of love between her and Zach. As silly as it sounds, like I think about that fondly, if that makes sense. And it's something that I'm going to kind of remember. There's something about this game in general, the story, that I'm going to remember. Including the quirky mechanics like your beard grows. You have to take care of yourself, right? You have to change your clothes, you have to get them clean. Like there's little mechanics that you wouldn't see in a survival horror game. So again, it's like these core ideas are so these core ideas are so great, but maybe the execution wasn't exactly there. Oh, thank God I'm recording. So I was gonna say, I don't know how long I've been going on for. The ending, I said it at the time, I'll say it again. If anyone has completed this game and is asked by someone who knows about it or is interested and says, you know, how is this game? What do you think? The answer is, you won't believe the ending. You won't believe the ending. It gets out of hand. It's out of hand. It's out of this world. But there's something that just, it fits so well in this game, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So there you go. Deadly Premonition, PlayStation 3. If you've never played it, you don't know what you're getting into. You just don't know. It's a very unique game, from what I can tell. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you very much for watching. It's been a wild ride. I said this in the past, or recently. You know, I'm going through changes, and I hope to bring this channel to what I envision it should be. I hope to foster a community and share my creation for entertainment, enjoyment. Anyway, see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.